Need a laptop that's built to perform and designed to last all day? Select Windows 11 PCs starting at $499.99 are now at Best Buy. Learn more at bestbuy.com. Best Buy. Imagine that.
You saw The Hateful Eight, right?
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino, Kurt Russell.
So Quentin Tarantino re-released The Hateful Eight on HBO as a miniseries of sorts. So it was extended. There was some connected tissue because he split it up into, I think, 4 different episodes of like an hour apiece. And so there was some stuff to help connect those episodes when they break, a little bit of recap. And there was some additional footage, which I watched, but I don't feel contributed overall to the experience. Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair was the 2 movies stitched together supposedly with some additional footage and the color restored to the big fight scene with the Crazy 88 at Oren Ishii's palace, right? Mm-hmm. And so, okay, great. Didn't see it because I don't need to go back to and frankly, I couldn't get Kelly to go to the theater anyway. If it shows up at some point, The Whole Bloody Affair, will I watch it? Sure. But it got me thinking about some other magic button stuff where if you had the time and all you had to do was push the button, would you sit down and watch these movies as they could have been in an alternate reality? Ready?
Yeah.
Would you watch, for comparison, the Eric Stoltz assembled cut of Back to the Future? Tom Wilson said that by the time Eric Stoltz was fired, he claims they were pretty far into production. They were already talking about, so what are you going to do next? What do you got lined up after this?
Yes.
So you would watch it just for the sake of completion or to see how different it is, even though I regard Back to the Future as a nearly perfect movie. I'd want to see what Eric Stoltz brings to it.
I mean, yeah, I'd be so curious. Although I'd have to, protect my heart a little bit in watching it.
He could be heartthrobby.
I mean, not in that way. Like, I just wouldn't want it to tarnish the original, but I'd be so curious because...
Impossible.
I mean, but also, is there a little bit of like a train wreck appeal to it?
Maybe. It could be, it's like multiverse fanfic. It's like all the Spider-Men coming together. Oh, spoiler. In one of the Spider-Mans, multiple Spider-Men come together from different eras.
Multiverse?
I can't help it if you didn't know that. Would you hit the magic button? Like, come on, be truthful. Would you sit down and watch the proposed version where he was attached for a long time of Sacha Baron Cohen as Freddie Mercury? If they had gone forward with that, he wanted it dark and gritty and realistic and R-rated with like sex and stuff, instead of the Rami Malek worldwide box office smash that was Bohemian Rhapsody.
What? Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yep. I guess his resemblance to Freddie Mercury was so uncanny, and he is a good and dedicated actor, but he's also opinionated and he's a writer and stuff, and he didn't want it to be happy-crappy mass appeal.
I have to say that I'm probably going to answer yes to all of these magic button questions. And in particular, I would say yes to this because I love Sacha Baron Cohen. And as much as I liked Bohemian Rhapsody and Rami Malek's performance in that movie, I think that it should have been grittier.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. Then let me see if I can change it up a little bit. I will not watch Pennywise's, Bill Skarsgård's The Crow. I'm just not going to do it. I don't feel like I have to protect my heart. I have no real loyalty, despite what you think, to the original Crow, 1994, Brandon Lee.
Check out our discussion at orwhatevermovies.com, wherever you get podcasts.
So if you had the magic button, would you have seen the Jason Momoa Crow reboot? Because he was attached for a long time. And how about this?
Yeah.
Because I assume you didn't see The Crow either. If you had the magic button and you had to watch one of them, would you choose the Jason Momoa Crow or the Mark Wahlberg Crow?
What?
Yeah, a long time ago. He was attached for The Crow. I think he's a little bit old now, but that was a thing for a moment. Which one would you choose if you had to watch an unmade Crow movie?
For the sheer spectacle of it. Mark Wahlberg? That's like Mark Wahlberg in Rockstar, where you're just like, what?
You killed my wife, and you killed me. You're going to die now.
You know what I wouldn't watch, though?
What?
I couldn't watch the Jeremy Sisto Titanic.
Oh, wow. Jeremy Sisto, if you don't remember, was the dude from Clueless. And then he was on a show. It was like Volcanic.
He was Elton.
Or Nuclear, or he was on some show. But then no one ever heard from that dude again.
Yeah.
No, Titanic is too long. Well, maybe for James Cameron, because it would happen around Jeremy Sisto.
I mean, he screen tested with Kate Winslet, and it was cringy. Not because he's bad, it's just the chemistry. Although the chemistry between Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio was always kind of curious to me, too.
Huh. I definitely would have seen Nicolas Cage's Superman, the Tim Burton one. Oh, I would have seen the heck out of that. And I don't even care, but probably because I don't care about Superman.
That was, neither of them did Superman. Burton or Cage.
But they were attached for a long time. There was a script. I don't think any footage was shot, but there are screen tests of Nicolas Cage in the Burton suit. It's like all shiny and chrome.
Wow.
With long hair.
Are we going to cover Supergirl?
No.
Really?
I mean, are you going to see Supergirl?
I don't know.
See, you had some issues with Kelly Ray's favorite, The Emperor's New Groove. And as we discussed, The Emperor's New Groove was a fun, hip, toned-down version of the Disney epic that they had planned that got squashed. They had Sting songs recorded for it, and in fact, Sting was on the soundtrack for the closing credits of The Emperor's New Groove. But this is in the era of the grand Disney spectacle movies like The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast and these sweeping epics. Would you sit down and see the assembled Disney cut from 30 plus years ago of Empire of the Sun?
Christian Bale?
Wait, Empire? This was the Disney version of the grand Aztec or Inca Aztec version that ultimately became The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh.
When that huge, ambitious, sprawling project was scrapped, they made it funny and quirky and got David Spade.
It sounds like it would have been like Lion King level, which would have been cool.
I wonder, though, if we have the patience for those big kind of epics Disney style nowadays.
Yeah.
It seems like the movies that are hits are more intimate and fun, you know?
I guess so.
There are lots and lots of these movies, but we don't have time for that crap because we only have time. You should not watch all movies. You should watch good movies, which is what we try to do. I was curious to find out if you thought any of those would be good movies.
See, that's the thing. If it's not a great movie to begin with, then I don't know that I'd waste my time with the alternate reality version.
See? But in the version of The Crow, it could only have gotten better.
Especially with Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know that they would have made Jason Momoa's Crow some skinny emo with a terrible haircut Crow. Not going to watch it. Thanks for playing. Love you. Goodbye.
Electric acid. Welcome to the Candle Power Hour. Come with us backstage behind the scenes of show business spanning over 4 decades and bringing you the experiences that can only be told by the people who were there.
Our guests are from the A-list, the F-list, and everyone in between. Get set for some of the most insane, hilarious, and inspiring stories you will ever hear.
I'm Mercury.
And I'm Diego.
Your host for the Candle Power Hour. Electric acid.